price of this beautiful saddle is $20. And for nothing more extra, I'll tool your name in the leather.
Wouldn't do no good, Bob. You see, it's for one of my boys.
Well, maybe I can tool his name in it.
Well, I better think about it.
Mixed up with you in the first place.
Si, senor, something for you?
I've got a saddle I don't care too much for. I'd like to make a trade.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
Oh, something like that.
Delighted, senor.
That one's mine.
Oh, I see what you mean. You'd like something better. I was worried about you. They watch strangers closely here.
So I found out.
How you been doing? Much progress. You'll see tonight.
I was stopped on the trail and searched. I told him my name was Johnson.
Your Royal Highness has no objection.
He also has a gambler.
In my hotel, where I will try to persuade the manager to accept you as a guest.
Oh, lucky they didn't find this on you, or you certainly would have found your heart had stopped beating.
Better hide it just in case.
I've arranged for you to meet secretly with the leader of the Citizens Committee tonight.
Good.
So you recommend that the War Department build a fort down in the river? That will not please some people here.
What's the matter now?
Only 7 huge towers like this to polish the furniture.
Now listen, young fellow, this is one of the best hotels in the island.
No doubt.
Those are the men that stopped and searched me on the trail this morning.
They're the henchmen of the Baron, the man who runs Black Springs.
If my business here wasn't official, I'd like to have a little talk with one of those guys.
Now, keep your temper. Remember the last time?
It's Mr. Johnson. And Mr. Johnson can't afford to have a temper. Shall we try on a new saddle?
I've been referring to you.
There's his horse in front of the saddle store.
No
I'll
one
take a
has
walk.
ever thought me as a liar before
Cover
in
me
my
from
whole
inside.
life. It's a new experience. I do not like it.
Poor bitch, you don't get him the first shot.
You get yourself a bet.
This ought to be just right before your side.
Well, Kit Carson, what brings you clear out here?
How do you do, sir? But I'm afraid I can't accept the compliment. My name is Johnson.
You were going to have
Oh, I get it. Don't want anyone to recognize you, huh?
Well, not exactly, but if people don't recognize me, then I can't make a living. I'm a gambler.
Then you are used to
You
it.
sure look
while
like
I'm
Carson to me.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen the man.
Say, could you be the man the two of the boys were telling me about? Had a little misunderstanding?
not. This is my
I
father.
could.
That's funny. They said you didn't have any money. How do you intend to gamble?
Just made a trade on the saddle.
This Johnson drives a hard bargain. You better be careful, Mr. Baron.
family
I always am.
Yes. Did he grab
Well,
him
Johnson, as
to the
long as you're here, allow me to give you a little friendly advice.
motto.
Just stick to gambling.
Edgeworth?
When you're broke and ready to leave, be sure you see me
Help
first.
yourself and heaven will help you.
Otherwise, you won't get far.
You've done that all right. You helped yourself my time, my patience, and now my bed.
I have
That
told you
was
so,
the Baron.
that you would be
So I gathered. Wonder where he got the idea I was Kit Carson.
Well, maybe he heard about you working for the War Department. You heard him say how careful he always is.
Right. Which means we have to be twice as careful.
Tonight at midnight.
What's
The Roman house is just down the street, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you.
I thought that was all. I thought the Bourbons had turned the tables on Napoleon and got their throne back.
Frenchmen will never stop fighting for liberty.
I could have plugged him easy, boss.
Not yet, Miller. If he is Carson, we'll make him talk and find out what he's doing here at
He was a
Black
friend
Springs.
of my
What did he
father's.
say?
Same thing he
He
told
made all
you.
the arrangements and wrote
Now,
my
Luke will be here in a day or
great-grandfather that he would send
He
me.
claims to have tangled with Carson twice. He'll know.
What if this Johnson decides to check out before Luke
We'll
gets
get all
here?
this straightened out in the morning.
Just pass the word
No
along to our
doubt in the
trail
daylight
watchers.
you'll be
Right.
able to find the right
And
hand.
until this thing
Now,
is
look, I
settled,
told
keep alert.
Don't worry, we will.
You sure this fellow will show up?
I hope so. It took me a long time to get his confidence.
It'd been easy if it'd been a girl, eh, Toro?
No, he has a daughter. Very, very bellissima.
Ah, so that explains it.
Away from the secret. We already have. He's at the Royal Oak Cabin.
Come in
What are
quickly.
you doing here?
Ah, very good. Very good indeed.
Is this the man?
Senor Langley, meet Kit Carson.
How do I know you're Kit Carson? How do I know this isn't another one of the Baron's traps?
Some scars, eh? Kit Carson once killed a grizzly bear with only a knife. It's a famous thing.
Where do you think I got these scars?
From a grizzly bear, Mr. Carson.
Please consider this your home.
You understand why I questioned you, Kit. There aren't many of us left on the Citizen Committee.
I know what you mean.
There isn't a jury in Black Springs would dare testify against him or any of his men.
There will be when they're backed up by the United States Army.
What do you mean by that?
I'm going to recommend to the War Department that a fort be built here.